Hello, welcome to My Life on Paper. I am Brianna and I am so glad you are here with me today while I do my layout share for the month of September. I think I got like 22 pages done. That is not counting, that's counting like this is separate pages. So a two-page layout would be 2 pages because that's how many pages I did. So anyway, starting off, I always have the stick it down, the design team layout, and this these are pictures of Jillian. She's my oldest. She got married last September in 24, and it's the girls getting on the bus on the way to the wedding. And I used 49 to mark it, and I'm a little bit in love. And these are on the Cricut, and the sketch had the big title, and I think it was perfect for these pictures. So I will move these aside. The next one was for a school hop with Sarah Scraps, and it's called Always a Class Act. And these are pictures of my youngest, Eliza. It is her first day of school, this was 2024. We got similar pictures this year, but she is the class of 27. So she will have one more this year of classes, and then she will have a year in the fields, and then she'll be a pharmacist. So I picked out these old cut aparts from a pattern piece of paper. I have some nice pencil stickers from long ago. I cut out this from a pattern piece of paper, and I have some planner stickers, and along with this is 11.5 by 8.5 by 11. So I seamed these together. And I used a little bit of fiber there, and this one just makes me happy. Using my stash, I have obviously lost a Z. That could be a big problem. We'll see what happened to that. We'll find it somewhere, maybe on the back of a different page, but there's that one. We'll put that aside, and then next up we have a crafting dragon design team. This was also for Scraptember. The prompt was enamel dots. So these printables are Crafting Dragon designs. There's the frame, the silhouettes, and then the paper over here. And then I did use some enamel dots as well. Next up is Stampin' Stencil Savvy. And then for Scraptember, the prompt is stars. So I did get out my planner sticker stars. I used as many as I could. These are also planner stickers here. I added this cute butterfly because it matched perfectly. And I did use a sketch from Scrapbook sketch, and I cut out this piece here from a pattern paper, these hexagons. I believe this is an Amy Tangerine piece. And it was for Stampin' Stencil Savvy. It was stamp on a photo, and which is what I did. All right, next up is Sketch Sunday, and the prompt was hoarding. So I used 49 to mark it. That's from Scraptember. It was my sketch that I put together for Sketch Sunday, and these are pictures of when my oldest Jillian got married in 24. This is my middle daughter Meredith, and we got to be the delivery people before the rehearsal and the rehearsal dinner to bring all the items to the venue. And so I wore this bright pink dress, which worked well with the background papers, and then I pulled out a bunch of moths or butterflies to use. And the girls do like to play bingo, so I thought that was a good one on here as well. All right, moving right along, we have new supply, and it was Mix It Up Monday. For Mix It Up Monday, I got the splatters on, and I did stamp actually as well. There you go. It was a sketch by Christine Harden of Scrap and Harden, and my new supply is Pretty Little Studio. I was meeting Vicki Boutin. I didn't use Vicki Boutin papers, ephemera for meeting Vicki Boutin. I felt a little bit bad, but I did use my new supply. Here next up, I think these are out of order, and you probably don't care, but I'm going to sneak this out anyway. It's another Crafting Dragon Designs, the printables, and this was also metallic. So for the metallics, I pulled out these brads that look like screws, and then the printables are the silhouettes, the tags, and then the background paper. I did use some inks to kind of bring the colors from the pattern paper to the background. And then I used a stamp here, and then these are rub-ons. Actually, they're pretty old rub-ons, but those finish the page nicely. We have Meredith. I was at a Halloween party, Meredith handing out candy. There's the puppies looking out for the trick-or-treaters, and then we have a picture of some trick-or-treaters. Let's see if that was also, oh yeah, I said metallics. Okay. What do we have next? Next we have Shape It Up, which the shape was diamonds, and then Rainbow Crush, and the color was your favorite color combination. This was also a sketch by Scrapbook Sketch, and then I stamped this. This was, I don't know what collection this was from, but this is actually Scrapbook Generation. And then I stamped this. These stamps are from Ellie's Studio, and I just added a little bit of ribbon there. All right, let's see what's next. Next up is May I Scraplift You? And I scraplifted Nyla of Nellie Pickles _crafts, and I used this big photo of, it was also a large photo for Scraptember. So I used this large photo of myself and my girls for Mother's Day. They bought all the items so that we could make a leather journal cover. That was fun. And just lots of different stickers and embellishments on this one. Okay, then we have, it was Scrapbook Sketch event number 3 and recipe. So I did that following a sketch, and these are the Scrapbook Sketch printables, and I did also get some flair in there. And then this one was texture paste for Scraptember, as well as it was Sketch Sunday, and so we used a sketch, and I got some of that pink goodness, the pink embellishments on, documenting my son-in-law Nick and what he got for Christmas. Up next, we have another Crafting Dragon Designs design team with the printables, and this was using a sketch. I did use this Scrappy Sisters sketch, and I used my printables, and then I cut this out on my Cricut, and then I used ink over that. So this isn't cricketed, but it's the blank spot where I could just go over the top of what I cricketed out with some ink, and then I gave some splatters, and I also did some ink blending in the background. And yeah, so this one was for Iron Crafter Challenge. It was to use 50 enamel dots. I believe I used like 104. Ooh, and let's see. Oh my goodness. That's why you should put your pages away right away, is that things fall off of them. But this is Bogey, and this is Jillian's puppy. He's gotten like 3 times as big now. But I've made black and white pictures of him. And then we've got the green, purple, pink, orange, a couple red, yellow, green, the aqua and teal, and a little heart down there. This was so fun to do. I did use up so many enamel dots, and I have so many left, and it's adorable. I'm trying to think if this was with Scraptember at all, but no, it is not. Okay, next up is another Sketch Sunday. So these are pictures of Meredith and Eliza at a strawberry picking patch. And the fun thing about this is that I almost have May. This is not my ideal, but I almost have May of 2024 done. I'm also working on June of 24. I try to keep within the last year. It is now September. Well, it's almost October, so I'm falling a little bit behind, but I have fun catching up. These are stamped items from Close to My Heart, and I just grabbed some pocket cards out of my stash, a couple stickers, and then some enamel dots. As long as I had them out for the other challenge, I put them on there. These are little labels. And then we have another Crafting Dragon Design Team layout. I used a Vicky Bouton background, and then I used a couple of different inks to kind of blend out there. You can see the pattern paper. This is a printable from Crafting Dragon Designs. From Scraptember, the prompt was a vellum, so I got a little ghost on there. Took some scraps out of my stash, and well, the bats are out of my stash too. And I did do some stamping on here with a Close to My Heart Halloween stamp set. Ooh, this one might have been one of my favorites. I love the color thing when I can do like maybe like a monochromatic or a dual chromatic. I think I just made that word up. So this is for a sketch design creative team layout, and I'm trying, okay, so that was the same day as the one I had just showed you, and so it was just purely for Scrap a Sketch, the design team, and I believe it's an exclusive sketch, and these are the printables from Scrap a Sketch. I pull out a title that I had and some pattern paper in the background, and then some punched flowers. Ooh, okay, this is a double page. Let's pull this out a little bit. And this is for, I believe this is off the board, if I remember correctly. And it was for a double page layout. So I picked a sketch off my Pinterest board of a double page sketch, and then for Scraptember, it's a double page. So that worked well to cover those two things right there. I actually used three different sets of embellishments from Simple Stories. There's a kind of a memory one. I think the butterflies are from that. There's a home one, which has a couple things from there. And there's a wedding one, which you can see is part of that as well. And then I used Close to My Heart papers that I have in the background. Oh, there's Jillian. This was before the wedding. They had gotten ready and they're just having some pictures taken. So it's a fun photo shoot. This one is for Christmas in September. I used another Scrap a Sketch sketch and used a Cartabella collection to complete that layout. And this one is for Sketch Sunday. We all did the same sketch, and I used some Simple Stories stickers for the title, some Creative Memories sticker and chipboard to decorate, some Spiegelmom Scraps sequins, and this fun paper. It is for the Crafting Dragon Design team again, and I should look at my notes just to make sure I'm covering everything. Scraptember, it was Scrap Lift, so that worked well. I scrap lifted Jemiah Blankhead. She's got a scrap on Instagram, and I used my printables from Crafting Dragon Designs. These are dry. The pattern paper is for Crafting Dragon Designs. I did this on my Cricut. I did some inking behind the pictures, and then some splatters, and those splatters turned out really well. They're a pink. To me, this reads more of a purple, and I used this pink, and I was a little bit worried, but that matches not only the collection, the background as well. and that makes my heart happy. So those are all my layouts that I did for the month of September. There is a process video for each one of them that I've done this month. And if you do have any questions, drop them down below. Let me know what you think. And until next time, may your memories always have a home on paper.